David Taub here. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today, I have some easy blues licks. I'm going to show you how we build these licks, the scales they're from, the arpeggios and the outside notes to kind of get these different sounds, because really it's all about the sounds. And I want you to take this, make it your own, apply it to your own playing, twist the licks up and just have a good time with them. The jam track we're using for this lesson is just a simple 1-4-5 12-bar blues in the key of E. Basically E9, A9, and B9 are the chords. And having musical application to practice these concepts and devices over is critical to put it in a musical context. So jamming and practicing over jam tracks is an essential part of their practice arsenal. And if you want some killer sounding jam tracks, I can help you with that. I'll send you my jam track coach. 6 killer sounding tracks plus 2 ebooks. In the first ebook, I go over the track one at a time. I just don't feed you to the lions and say, here's a track, go. I make some suggestions. We look at the chords. Here are some things to try, some soloing strategies. Here are the notes. Here are the chords, right? Try to make it all make sense. So I put all that in the first ebook, and if you don't know the scales, I list them out and diagram them in the second ebook, my scales ebook. So Jam Track 6, 2 ebooks for free. I'll send it to you. Just click on that link below. So because it's a 1-4-5 major key, 12-bar blues, it's pretty wide open for soloing and improvisational purposes. You can use major pentatonic, minor pentatonic, Dorian mode, mix them together, tons and tons of stuff. The main scale that I was using was this minor pentatonic and blues expanded 1 scale. It looks like this. But here's a couple of the licks. Okay, I was sliding into that one, sliding up into that 14th fret on that A string. And the main part of that meanness is this double stop right here at the 12th fret on the B and the G string. And you want to practice that with vibrato, and that's a really mean sounding double stop, right? And then the next lick, I kind of expanded on that. Right? And then that one, I played it again, and then I also played it in, at the 14th fret on the G and B strings. But then I bent it, so I'm basically flattening my finger, putting all 3 fingers down for strength, and bending both those notes together. So I'm kind of bending that up to the blue note. I'm bending that A up to the B flat, to the blue note, and I'm bending like this Dorian note here, this C sharp up to the D. So again, you get that real mean sound. And you could play between those 2 double stops, first finger, third finger. Oh, and then I added a couple of outside notes when I descended that lick. Okay, I added that note there, that C sharp, which is really nice. That's our 6, that's in the Dorian mode. And then I also added, go down the blues scale, and that A flat note, which is outside. But again, those outside notes can sound really cool. So I was kind of doing like... I love adding diminished 7 arpeggios into blues playing. It sounded like this. Right? Now that arpeggio... If you look at that arpeggio, it's the root note E, our flat third, which is our G. It has the flat 5 in it, the B flat, but also the C sharp, the flat 7, which is the same as the 6th. So that arpeggio kind of has the DNA in it of the blues scale, minor pentatonic and Dorian mixed together. But when you repeat those notes in those wide interval jumps, every note a minor third or 3 frets apart, and it just keeps repeating. That's what's so awesome about this arpeggio. It's a really cool arpeggio. You can even just play half of it if you don't want to play the whole arpeggio. You can just play the half of it. And then what I did up here, this mean lick, that's a little device I use a lot. I kind of stole that from Stevie Ray Vaughan, where I bend up. So here I'm bending up on this 17th fret of the high E string. Right? So I'm bending up a whole step. But what I do is I catch my finger, the tip of my 3rd finger, on the B string. So I'm bending both notes up. As I get it up there, then I hit them both. So you gotta, it's a little bit of a feel thing, and you gotta kind of roll your finger a little bit to catch the B string. But then when you get both of them, you get all those super cool overtones, and it gives you all those cool sounds. And then I ended the lick at this mean sounding double stop right here. Play it arpeggiated or together. Shake it. 15th fret on the B, 16th fret on the G. And if you could do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons up. Leave a comment below. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see coming up, what gear you'd like to see reviewed. Share the video. If you like it, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for your support. And the last lick I did was kind of a chromatic lick that I went right down the strings. Right, but when you speed it up, it sounds pretty cool because you're adding these outside notes. Now in minor pentatonic you have, you know, 15, 17, and 18. We throw in 16. 4 notes. Then you go to the B string. See, we're adding that Dorian. We have 17, 16, 15, 14. So you're adding this 6th again. And we're adding that also. And then on the G string, we're adding the blue note. And we're adding the major 3rd. We have that tension between the flat and major 3rd really good in the blues. So you get this slow. And then I bend that flat 3rd to the root note. And you want to play through those outside notes, passing tones. You don't want to like stop and hold them, because then your ear will pick off that dissonance and it'll sound out of key. But when you run through them quick like that, your ear hears that coolness, and it adds to the cool factor, the hipness, the meanness, without the dissonance, right? Thank you so much for watching this lesson. Enjoy these licks and make them your own. Please subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content, and you'll be notified when we have new lessons up. Don't forget, click on that link in the YouTube description box below. Thank you so much for checking out our lessons. So appreciate it. Keep putting those guitars in your hands every day. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.